This is not screaming, I'm a team and I'm not picking nobody. This is screaming, I'm sticking with my dog Deshaun no matter what. That's okay though. You both can leave. You both can go. Bye.
Auntie Faye, brace the huddle. Auntie Faye, brace the huddle.
Living life in Miami, so we talking that sports. And I'm loving them Browns. We don't care what you thought. Then we check and say door. And we root for them Ravens. Don't talk nice to me. Talk sports with me.
Don't talk nice to me. Talk sports with me. Auntie Faye breaks the huddle.
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 Nephews, easy girl Auntie Faye. We are back with another video, baby. I did not think we were still going to be on this Jerry Jeudy nonsense. I really did not. I felt like after last night's video, that was just gonna be it, baby. Jerry Jeudy cannot read the room. Baby, okay? He not reading the room. Matter of fact, he don't want to go in the room, okay? He don't want to just sit down and chill, okay? He is trying to do everything to let you know that he would like to be seen. But guess what? We are here, and we are here to see you because you are not listening. You are not checking the temperature. Okay, what is going on with you, baby? In the meantime, we are going to get into Jerry Jeudy live after his other live, calling everybody crazy, and we're just making up stuff in our head. And then we're going to go into his Instagram post. Like, you just did not read the room, child. Anyways, y'all, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you that post notification right so you never miss the upload from Auntie. Make sure you like the video, then hype the video. Like it first, then hype it. You get 3 hypes a week. Make sure you use them on me. Let's get right to it. So first we're going to do is we are going to get right into the video, okay? So we're going to get into his live, okay? So he did a live on TikTok again, okay, because he couldn't help himself. So we're going to listen into what I think this live is like 2 minutes long, okay? Hold on.
Should be clip farming. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Just be lying.
Do y'all hear that noise? Y'all hear that noise? Ching, 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 ching. Y'all hear that noise? I don't know if he's wearing like a what are those tracksuits? Those back in the day, the tracksuit. So it must be rubbing together. That shit sound crazy as hell. Not your thighs rubbing. You too slim for that. Sound like a zipper going up and down.
She gonna stop, man? Huh? If I throw up the peace sign, what does that mean?
But you didn't throw up the peace sign. You threw up the 4. And that's another thing. We got to get into Shady McCoy and what he had to say. I think Shady McCoy is slow. I feel like the longer, it's so weird because I know Emmanuel Acho is smart. I really do feel like that. And I feel like he plays stupid sometimes, right? But I feel like sometimes he plays so stupid that way Shady could feel like he's like the smartest person. Because Shady said the dumbest thing. And we are going to get into what he said, okay? Shady, you ain't throw up the peace sign.
Motherfucker, they be starting shit. I ain't never meet no shit. I ain't never seen no shit like this.
And you never will. And you never will.
Trying to start tension with old teammates, man. All we trying to do is win football games and have fun doing it.
I just don't like him, y'all.
Right there.
I just don't.
I don't be saying nothing, though.
You do. You be saying too much. And I'm going to show you next why you say too much.
Keep lying and run off with these narratives and shit. I ain't going to keep lying on this shit. But what up? The hell is that?
Shador, run. That's who that is. You better run. show y'all what Shady said, and then I'm gonna show y'all what Jerry Jeudy posted. Okay, but first we got to get into Shady right quick. I think Shady is a hot mess. If Shady is not on drugs, if Shady is not smoking anything, that makes it even worse. Like, I don't even Shady. What? Acho felt like Jerry Jeudy was throwing shade, right? He also felt like Jerry Jeudy should stand on business. Like, if he feel like a 4 is better than 2, then he need to just stand on business and say that, okay? So that's how Acho feels, okay? And Acho also said that he shouldn't feel bad for feeling like 4 is better than 2 because technically Deshaun is better than 2. So that's the type of shit that Emmanuel Acho was trying to say, right? But let's listen to what Shady had to say, okay?
And I said this before with the whole thing was going on with with Mike. Anyway, you can always make stuff seem like what it's not. With pictures, when you can stop things, you can slow it down. So I ain't gonna call him out for that. But I will say is this. If you watch all the young boys now, when they throw up pictures and signs and all that, you know, normally you put up where you from, your hood, or you might do something like that, uptown or something. They all do the 4. Real talk. Do you know where the 4 comes from? I'm asking you.
No.
It comes from Lil Baby in his hood. Real talk. If you watch little young boys from my town, I'm like, why y'all keep doing the 4s? Where are you?
So you don't think this has anything to do with being asked for?
I don't.
Can't run the clip again. Shady finna make my head hurt.
I want you to show Lil Baby, Joe, and everybody, all the little boys and all the little young boys.
Shady, you're making my head hurt.
They all be doing the 4s.
After Klay Thompson won his 4th championship, all the memes online were just dudes from the hood and then putting like little like Klay Thompson is just like Klay Thompson got his 4th ring and they just all like they're all just doing that. But
it comes to Lil Baby
too.
As the TikTok person in here, bro.
Thank you.
As a TikTok person in here,
Kieran.
Let's go ahead and talk about this.
I do TikTok.
He puts up this 4. Let's roll the video. Roll the video real quick. He puts up this 4. Whoever is recording this conveniently taps away the chat, taps it back, and you can see one of the questions up there being who you want your starting quarterback to be. As you can see, they're rolling through. With a guy like Jerry Jeudy and his following, whenever you're watching a live, you're going to see at the bottom, blank joined. If he had a pin message, it's going to be at the bottom. You don't see that. You see him doing the 4s or whatever, and then you see someone randomly go.
Okay, so Shady McCoy is trying to say that he was throwing up the 4 because that is where Little Baby is from. And a lot of the young dudes throw up the 4 because that is where Little Baby is from. Okay. And then Care Bear brings up the part of Klay Thompson bringing up the 4. Right. So he's doing that because he has 4 rings. Okay. That has nothing to do with Lil Baby. So let's get to Shady saying Jerry Jeudy is throwing up the 4 because he gets that from Lil Baby. And it's where you are. It's you repping your hood. Little Baby is from Atlanta. Okay. There's a part of Atlanta where he's from. I guess he's calling out a project or a block. What does that have to do with Jerry Jeudy being from Deerfield Beach, Florida? What? I'm so confused. Where does that happen? What do we I'm from Dade County and I'm just gonna throw up Washington, D.C.? I mean, how does that make sense? What is Shady talking about? Why would Jerry Jeudy be throwing up Little Baby hood gang signs? Why would he be doing that? At his grown-ass age. First of all, he is from Deerfield Beach, Florida. He is not from where Little Baby is from. What are we talking about? Shady. It's like Shady just wakes up stupid and don't care because he has money. Swear to God. Hey, you know what? I'm just going to be dumb today. Who cares? I got $1 million. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes no sense whatsoever.
When someone randomly in the comments saying who's your starting quarterback? Who do you want the starting quarterback to be? Also, TikTok comments are not perfect. A lot of the times, Those comments that you'll see, I don't even see if I'm
So are you on
facts.
this Shador gate as well? You don't think it was answering the question?
I don't think he was answering the question
Thank
at
you,
all.
bro. Thank you.
No.
So
And this is live.
So now we're gonna go on to the next clip. Now I need for Shady McCoy, Care Bear, okay, to talk about what Jerry Jeudy did after he showed the live. So this is his second live. First live, he threw up the 4. Second live, he gets on live to try to explain himself, to say, what if I threw up the peace sign? What if blah, blah, blah. Okay, now he goes on his IG. Okay, y'all. So Jerry Jeudy then goes on his IG and he does a post. He didn't do a story. Now in this post, there is at least like 10 pictures, right? I don't know if this was slide 10 or slide 9. I think this was slide 10. This was the last slide, okay? He posted pictures of him and I think his daughter. I think he posted him standing in front of cars with 3 other guys, him holding money, him in the uniform, him whatever, right? Okay? The last picture he posted was this. If y'all don't know what this is, okay? Okay, this is why I'm saying he's not reading the room, okay? So after he goes on live the first time, I need y'all to keep up with me. After he goes on live the first time, the question was asked, he put up the 4. Now he's saying the video was edited, okay? Then he goes on live again and say, y'all trying to break up this shit, y'all trying to start some shit, blah, blah. Then after he does that second live, he then does a slide post on IG. If you don't know what that is, you can post more than 1 pictures like a slide. Keep posting the whole week. You can post up to 20, I think. And people just sliding there looking through the photo. The last photo was this, okay? Now this picture right here, it is nothing but Deshaun Watson and Jerry Jeudy. So this is Jerry Jeudy and this is Deshaun. This has to be Deshaun because he's married. Okay, showing their watches. That was the last slide. Now, you're not reading the room. We already feel like we understand you and Deshaun are great friends. We get it. We get it, right? But you're still not reading the room, okay? So then what happens is, okay, so what happens now is Deshaun sees that. Deshaun clearly sees what's going on, right? He see his homeboy, you know, going through some shit. So Deshaun takes the photo and reposts it. Okay? So don't tell me he didn't mean to put up the 4 and he's not picking. No, he's doing too much. Right? He should have let shit die down. That first live, everybody is talking shit. You should have let shit die down. You went on and do a second live, all right, calling everybody, you know, starting stories about y'all, blah, blah. And then you go ahead on IG and you post this, and only for Deshaun to repost it. This is not screaming, I'm a team and I'm not picking nobody. This is screaming, I'm sticking with my dog Deshaun no matter what. That's okay, though. You both can leave. You both can go. Bye. Just don't come to the Ravens. You both can go. There's a couple of teams I would like for y'all to go to. The Giants, Atlanta Falcons, the Bills. No, I don't want y'all to go to the Bills. Y'all don't even deserve that much. Yeah, just the Dolphins. Y'all can go to the Dolphins. I'm from Dade County, and I'm telling you could go. Because this is you not being aware. Why would you not post this? So I'm thinking I'm the only one that feel this way. I'm telling y'all, I literally like to check the mood, and I like to ask myself if I'm the only one that's tripping, okay? So this is by, hold on, y'all. So this post right here is by Life and Football. If you don't know who Life and Football is, they're the one that's been taking the pictures of Shador. They've been putting their tag on the pictures and stuff. You know, when Shador went to the when Shador went to the EPSI Awards, right? Or the ESPY, one of them. EPSI. I'm bad with that, okay? So now they posted and said, Deshaun Watson and Jerry Jeudy, you can't even make this stuff up. They're not the only ones that feel like that. It's almost like you're trolling us now, right? Like you really just don't care. And then, hold on, y'all, I got more. Because I knew I wasn't the only one who would feel this way, okay? And then you got the dog. Then you got the dog's podcast who wrote, okay, after all the hoopla with the Jerry Jeudy video, he then post this photo of himself and Deshaun Watson. Nothing wrong with it, just not the best example of self-awareness. Training camp seriously needs to get started. You're not reading the room, dude. You're not reading the room. You're not reading the room. You shouldn't be picking nobody. I don't give a damn. I know Coach Monkey had to talk with y'all. You're not reading the room. This is why I don't mess with Jeudy, slippery hands Jeudy, brick hands Jeudy, skip the Malou Jeudy, Jag, trash Jeudy, recycle bin Jeudy, Broncos Jeudy. None of the Judys. I don't even want a friend named Jeudy. I don't want you as my friend. I got trust issues. I see one Jeudy, I'm gonna feel like all Judys is the same. This is too much for me, okay? So he cannot come out and say nothing else. Don't nobody say, oh, it was a mistake, or I don't want to hear it. He is not reading the room. He is too old and grown to not be able to read the room at the end of the day. All right? Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about this, okay? Make sure you tap post notifications, numbers, upload from Auntie. Don't forget these names. Don't talk nice to me. Talk sports with me, okay?
Embrace the huddle.